Welcome back, True Seeker. Thursday, October 18th, 2018. LeBron James going to have his Lakers debut tonight to start the 73rd NBA season for the Lakers. And we're going to talk about why he's facing the Portland Trail Blazers, how this game further exposes that the NBA is a perfect script, which should clue you into why announcers are so often saying they couldn't have scripted it any better. So I'm going to switch it over here to my desktop and give you guys a little presentation. If you're new here, we talk about the language of Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words. Have a book on this subject, very long chapter on the history of scripted sports by the numbers. Here's one more you can add for the collection. So again, it's Thursday, October 18th, 2018. The Lakers visiting the Portland Trail Blazers. Once upon a time, LeBron James had his career worst game in Portland. Big rivalry there. You go to Portland, Oregon, the fans are always hyped for a Lakers game. And historically, what typically happens in a Blazers-Laker game in Portland is the Blazers are usually winning and then blow it in the fourth quarter. Trust me, I know, I grew up there. But notice Portland's a 3.5-point favorite and the over-under's at 223.5 points. We're going to come to those numbers and why they matter so much. But we're going to start right here with the date numerology. October 18th, 2018, it's a date with 66 numerology. And in Gematria, Lakers and LeBron both sum to 66. If you're new here, these are the 4 base ciphers. The dark green's the alphabetic order. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, up to Z. The 26 letters, 26. The dark blue cipher is the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. The reverse alphabetic order is Z is 1, back to A is 26, just going backwards. And the last cipher is the reverse alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. But we're just going to look at the green one here. Lakers is 66. LeBron is 66. And as we pointed out, right after LeBron went to the Lakers, the last time that the Cavs and Lakers played last year when LeBron was still on the Cavs, for both teams, it was their 66th game, playing on March 11th, 18. Not coincidentally. That game was on March 11th, 11/3, like 113. The Cavs went down with 113 points. And then a span of 113 days later, July 1st, LeBron signed with the Cavs. Why? Again, 113 is a big number in the National Basketball Association, which is run by Zionist Jews who go by the Talmud. And in the Talmud, it says, Baba Kama 113a. It's okay for somebody who's Jewish to lie to somebody who isn't. And the NBA is a giant lie. Lies to you every single day. It's rigged, it's scripted, it's not a real competition, it's theater. Theater with athletic actors and real technology ensuring outcomes, shots that go in, shots that stay out. We've proved this a million times over. 2 years ago, the NBA Finals, I'm sure you remember the Cavs and Warriors in nearly every game starting with a score amounting to 113 points. Mocking. So the other thing about 66, in light of this game being on the 66 date numerology, is the name LeBron James with the reverse alphabetic order and rules of numerology, 66. This game today is in the 33rd state, Oregon. When you write out 33, it sums to 66. Oregon, the 33rd state in order of statehood. James is 33. LeBron's 33. Remember, Cleveland, where he came from, is 33. LeBron was the first player to lead a team back from down 1-3. The 33rd team to be in that situation when they did it. I won people a lot of money that season because I said, bet now LeBron's going to come back and win these finals on the real King James's birthday, Game 7. Sure enough, he did. If you're not aware, LeBron James, King James, he was playing for the Cavaliers. Go back and look at what Cavaliers means. Those were the supporters of King Charles, King James's son. This is how scripted it is. LeBron was born and bred to be the man he is, named accordingly. All of this was planned out before LeBron James even walked the earth. The Blazers and Cavs also joined the NBA in the same season. It's another related story. So, what else is there? Again, opening up in the 33rd state. Remember that the word Bible, I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to show you something here in the win-loss record for the Blazers and the Lakers. Notice in our base ciphers, Bible has Gematria 33, big number on tonight's game. Bible also has Gematria of 105. We write out King James Bible, it sums to 119. Don't forget that King James has a Bible named after him. And the reason that matters is right here. The Lakers' next win will be their 119th. Could very well come tonight. The Portland Trail Blazers, they're at 105 wins right now. You see that? Could be 119 to 105 after tonight. Again, the Blazers are a 3.5-point favorite against King James. Last year, the Lakers won 35 games. King James, 35. See this 154? Remember what LeBron's contract was for? Look at this headline right here. LeBron James' agreement to join the Los Angeles Lakers on a 4-year, $154 million deal. Where do you think they got that number from after their 35-win season? You think this is an accident? If you do, you know, you better keep paying attention. You got a lot to learn. Stuff's no coincidence. Everything about the world of sports is scripted this way. This code's Jewish. It's no secret who runs the NBA in the world of sports. Nearly every owner of every sports team is either Jewish or beholden to Jewish people. Not an accident. These people control our world. Media, government, money. They run the show. Check out that headline from October 6, 1940. New World Order pledged to Jews. Not an accident. Never seen my video on that headline? You better check it out. It was news by the numbers too. So, what else jumps? What else jumps? Some other things. Did you notice that the over-under is at 223.5 points? This is going to be, coming into this game, they've played each other 223 times. This is going to be the 224th game. 223.5 rounds up to 224. So the over-unders in tribute to how many times the teams have played each other. And you guys can do this for games all around the league tonight. You can prove that this is going on all across the league. This isn't just true for the Lakers-Blazers game. They're all scripted. It's how Vegas keeps the spreads and lines so good, because they got a planned numerological riddle with every game. But 223 is also the 48th prime number. I'm going to come back up here and write the name James. James 48, 223, the 48th prime. Came over from Cleveland. 48. Remember, it used to be number 2 and number 23. It used to be the Kyrie LeBron show. Used to talk about that, how they'd always have those guys next to each other, 2 and 23 for the photos. Little tribute to James in Cleveland. Today, October 18th, it's the day leaving 74 days left in the year. And out of the 50 states, there's only one that sums to 74 with the alphabetic order. It's Oregon. Big number here. It's the Masonic number. Masonic with the alphabetic order 74. If you pull out the Jewish Gematria, Masonic's also 223. You see that? So the day leaving 74 days left in the year. LeBron James's birthday is December 30th. He's 33 right now. He's going to turn 34 later this year. To his birthday from tonight's game, from today to December 30th. I don't want to count the span first. First, I just want to do it from today to his birthday. Whoops. What did I do wrong here? I need 2018. So from today to his birthday, it's 73 days. Why does that matter? Because this is the 73rd NBA season. If you count the full span of days, it's 74 days. And he's opening up the season on the day leaving 74 days left in the year. You know, span of 74 days from his birthday. Remember this code of Gematria. Just look at the dark green, the alphabetic order. I want you to see this. English equals 74. Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words, equals 74. It's a Jewish practice, 74. It's a Masonic practice, 74. And Masonry is based in Judaism. So they're pretty much one and the same. From the last time these teams played, which was March 5th, they played each other on March 5th, right? 3.5 points. King James. King James wasn't on the team, but the Lakers won 35 games in the setup to get King James in the offseason. March 5th can also be written 5/3. Trailblazers have that Gematria 53. But again, big ritual here. And King James, this King James ritual, this game coming 227 days later, I won't be surprised if our score's at 227 points tonight. They love this number. In case you're new here, the entire English language based on pi. And if you divide 22 by 7, 227, the number we're talking about, if you divide 22 by 7, you get the approximation of pi. If you write out 22 divided by 7, it sums to 314, like how pi is 3.14. You see that? If you write out 360 sums to 227, like how 22 divided by 7 gives you pi to measure, things about a circle, which has 360 degrees. 227 is also the 49th prime number. Another special biblical number. But just be aware of these things in tonight's game. Be aware. It's all perfectly scripted. I suspect the Lakers pull out their 119th win. The only narrative I see for the Blazers is them picking up their 106th win. That was a big number for LeBron James the year that he won the finals with Cleveland. That's the only thing I see here that's in the Blazers' favor. But I really like the 119 wins versus the 105 wins in light of it being King James and the ongoing King James Bible riddles. Remember the year LeBron fell to 3-5 in finals? It was the year Kevin Durant, number 35, joined the Warriors. The Warriors originally from Philly. Philly named from Revelation, the final book of the Bible. Show you something about the name Warriors and Revelation. Look at the alphabetic order and the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. Warriors 121-49, Revelation 121-49. I always tell people to watch out for the Warriors winning with 108 points. They opened up their season with a 108-point win at Oracle, not by accident. Remember when the Celtics ended their win streak at Oracle at 54 games? Not an accident. All script. I'll never forget that night. That was the same night the Cavs and LeBron James picked up their 54th win of the regular season. And all year I'd been saying why the Cavs were going to beat the Warriors in the rematch that year as they did. Won it on the real King James' birthday. So this is what the NBA is. Game after game, perfect scripts. Teams don't play each other arbitrarily on certain nights. It's all very cleverly thought out. And it really is mind-blowing when you recognize what they're doing. But it's also really messed up. You got so many people so invested in these teams, caring so much, they're not realizing they're watching the WWE. The world of professional sports is. It's all WWE. And don't forget, once upon a time, people thought the WWE was legit too. Tell you what, the WWE looks more legit than most of these sports games. It's the other thing you got to think about. These games don't look legit at all. LeBron James is a horrible actor. You can see the games where he knows he has to lose. He doesn't even try. King James, not really. So, one more thing to look at. I remember that they changed the name of the Rose Garden to the Moda Center. Notice how Moda's 33, Oregon, the 33rd state. See how they did that? Used to be the Rose Garden. Portland's the Rose City. Moda Center is also 44, like Portland's 44, like how Rip City's 44. So Portland's known as Rip City. Notice Rip City has that 89 connection. That's a trip. That's my number. I'm born in Rip City. You guys don't know my full name equals 89, like my father's, born on the coldest day ever recorded, negative 89 degrees Celsius. My mother's birthday is 8/9. Never noticed that about Rip City before, huh? But King James also got that 89 thing. King James has a Bible named after him. Religion's 89. 89 is the 11th Fibonacci number. The Gospel's 89 chapters. So watch this game tonight, see what happens. How many points is LeBron going to score? Is he going to score 33, 35? I think those are likely outcomes. We'll see. We'll see. Before I go, I'll come out to the chat and say hello to you guys, see if you guys got any questions. Don't ask me to decode any more games because can't do it tonight. Jerome Kersey, murdered by the numbers. I see that name up there. I once met Jerome Kersey. I got to shake his hand. He's a nice man in person. He was murdered by the code. Mercy Kersey. They killed Kevin Duckworth by the numbers too. I got to meet Kevin Duckworth. You know how old Kevin Duckworth was when he died? Kevin Duckworth. He was 44 years old, you guys. Rip City, 44. Portland, 44. It wasn't the Moda Center yet when he died. But that's part of the reason he was killed at that age. I forget how old Jerome Kersey was. His death's in my book. Jerome Kersey, his death was synced up with the NBA Finals. He died on 2/18, 49th day of the year. 2/18 is the number of death. It's death in the English extended cipher. It's the cipher here that pays tribute to the old Greek and Hebrew way of decoding. Death 218, mercy, cursey, murdered by the numbers.